Okay.
Alright, so this is going to be the first real test that I'm doing. It's mainly to get a good feel of how things look, how does it look when I'm cooking, and more about my presence on camera. I want to see how I look with certain costumes, I don't know, the cloth on my apron, maybe not the best looking thing. My mic is on, and what I'm just going to do is first wash my hands, because that's important. Here's some wet noises. I put the bamboo tree here, which usually is in that corner, just because the background seemed a bit boring, you know, there needed to be a bit more interesting things other than me. So, essentially what this is just to test out on cooking, trying to stay centre of frame. I might start putting some masking tape on the floor to really get the feel for where I should be and what really I should be looking for. Now, in terms of cooking, there's going to be some awkward shots, but I can still, if I just move this tiny bit, I can still access the stove, which is completely fine, and my lighter. So what I'm going to do is basically just cook dinner from yesterday. Nothing too complicated. It really is a white bean puree, the cannellini bean puree with pan-seared barramundi. We have here leftover tail ends from yesterday. I don't really want to be filming myself throwing things in a bin, but let's see how we do. So, first thing we need to start off with is cooking the fish. Now, all fish tends to be quite different. Get our pan, start drying up. It's just been washed because I have a lot of salt in it for testing. But let's see how we look on camera and how things are going. So we have our fish, the pan is starting to warm up. Ordinarily, I'll have my equipment around and all my ingredients here ready to go. But I'm going to start with a touch of oil into the pan. And we just season the barramundi nice and evenly, all sides. This has already been prepped by the fishmongers, but in future I'm hoping to be prepping fish in front of you and eventually doing the live cook along. Now the more I speak, the easier it starts to get. Now look, our pan, just a tiny bit of water, really don't need much at all. Try to keep my hands clean so I'm not making smudges everywhere. Go medium heat. Just going to rub the fish skin side down, all in the pan. And I can already see it's starting to contract. The hope is that I use my old phone with another phone mount, potentially like a suction mount either here, or just even like a Gorilla Grip or something, just to hold on so we can get a top-down view. I also think about using the microwave stand, but that's something to test later. For now, we're just going to cook some fish. We're going to cook last night's dinner. Turn the heat down a little bit, and just a touch more oil. Ideally, you want to put the correct amount of oil in to begin with. And we're serving this with white bean puree, a little bean salad sort of deal. I will come up with better names when I start writing more scripts, and then I will include recipes into the description. And once I start building a database, I really want to start building a website. So these recipes are kind of useful. Now, I'm not sure how much noise is coming from the fish, but we'll take that as it comes. Now, in terms of the puree, I don't really want to wash up loads, but, you know, it's TV, magic. So, 3 pans, just for me, just for dinner. Unbelievable, right? Turn on the stove. Get another spatula. Don't we all love more mess? I'm just going to splash the water into this. So, the amount of turning around backwards, I should get better. Over the course of time, I'm not expecting the world right now. But, have to worry about talking so much because there will be voiceovers hopefully, and there will be times for music, cutaway scenes, and just see how things go. Let's see how we get the feeling for it. Also want to see how I look. Green apron from work, the white shirt. I'm not sure how much background noise there is coming from the pans and the cooking, but I'll take that as it comes. Yeah, that's not that bad. I wish you were here to smell this. This is incredible. I was cooking for my partner yesterday, and I've cooked before, nothing like too elaborate. Some basic things. I believe on our second time she was actually over at mine, I cooked her dinner, and it was simple leftovers. It was spag bowl, some bread I bought, some nice tomato salad, just fresh, beautiful heirloom tomatoes with olive oil, some basil, nice seasoning, bit of Charlie. But this time I really wanted to find out what stops. Now filling out all the stops means, getting some pizzazz, getting some nice ingredients. She requested that she wanted white fish. So that's been something I wanted to try out. I mean, we've done it at work a million and one times, but when it came down to it, this garnish was actually for the vegetarian dish. And it's something that I really wanted to have with white fish. I think it was blend perfectly. I started prepping. Getting the pizzazz on, getting the show on. Oh, incredible. Okay, so the sauce bit's done. I'm just going to turn that to low heat. Puree. Beautifully hot already. So I'm just going to turn the pan to now. The longest thing that will take to cook is the fish. Now, yesterday, because it's such a thick piece of fish, I actually put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, just to really bring the temperature up. But because I don't quite have the access to the oven right now, I am looking to just cook it completely skin side down. Make sure there's enough fat. Make sure the heat is nice. Just cook it through gently, I suppose. Should take about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to stop recording and then I'll return. I will return when we are plating. Hopefully it's a good enough angle when I'm plating, and then I can take some pictures of the dish with a separate camera or that current camera and just reset up again, and then do the final closing shots.